What's going on? This is Dean from Wafflypie, and today we're going to be playing Kerbal Space Program. Gage isn't here, no one else is here. It's just going to be me and you guys. You know, that really means something to me. So, yeah. I'm getting really tired of redoing this intro 70 billion times because of all the failures. But... oh, shit, look at him. Oh, he... what the fuck? We're Kerbal Space Program. It's a game, and you... well, yeah, it's a game. That's all you need to know. You make rockets, and you ship them into space with these guys on them, the Kerbins. This is our home planet, Kerbin. Shares a name with the species. So we can start the game. We're going to be playing sandbox mode, because career mode's not that good, because you have limited money. And who wants limited money? I mean, when you can have unlimited money. Alright. So, before we get started, we can take a look at the solar system. We have Kerbin here, our planet. We have our satellite, Moon, M-U-N. And we have our second satellite, Minimus, an icy cold planet. Or world, I should say. It's not a planet, it's a moon satellite. And if we zoom out farther, we can see our entire solar system. The Sun, Oho, or Moho, I should say, Eve, Duna, Drace, Jewel, and Elu. And if we actually focus on one of the outer planets, all the planets have moons. I believe all the planets have moons. I think this one might not. Yeah, this one's just a barren planet. But I'm pretty sure every single other planet has a moon. And, alright, satellite I should say. I always get mad when people say moon, but I'm doing it anyway. We're just going to be building a basic rocket today. Nothing special. We're not even going to get into orbit. We're going to fly about 12 kilometers up. Use this rocket, or cockpit. We're going to fly about 12 meters up, 12 kilometers up. Keep going up until 25 kilometers, then plummet back to Earth and die. Sounds like a successful space mission to me. So we're going to be started. We're going to get started. Okay, we're going to make these things called decouplers, and they separate the stages of your rocket. They're very essential so that you're not hauling along empty fuel tanks and dead weight on your rocket while you're in space. No one wants that. And we're also going to attach a solid fuel booster, which is a semi-powerful rocket. I guess it's the nozzle, and the fuel tank all in one, but it's not that good. So yeah, this is all that we're gonna be using today. It's gonna be not that interesting, but it will still be the basic rocket. I'm not even going to save it because it takes 5 seconds to make. So we're going to load it up here. Okay. We have Bill Kerman as our pilot today. And the game kind of freezes up about this point sometimes. So, yeah. Take it. Oh. Alright. Come on. Okay. This little arrow here, that's our throttle. And we need that to be higher if we want to actually take off. Because if we don't have any throttle, our rocket isn't working, basically. You can hit left shift to bring it up, and left control to bring it down, but we need it up. WASD controls the way that your rocket is tilted. but I'm not going to do that right now. It's going to fall over. Q and E will rotate the rocket. T will activate our SAS. We don't have an SAS on this rocket, or an SAS module, I should say. We do have SAS in this rocket because each cockpit contains a weak SAS unit. So with just this big of a rocket, it shouldn't be much of a big deal to just use this. And then hitting R will turn on our RCS, but we don't have RCS. So I'll get into RCS when we put it on our rockets. But when you're ready to fire, you hit space. My computer, I should warn you, is not that good. It is going to lag quite a bit, and I think I might be getting a new one soon. Maybe. But for now, this is what we're stuck with. And it's not that bad, to be honest. It could be worse. This is the game, really, is just lifting off into space. You can hit M while you're out here to look at the map, which for my computer at least runs much smoother than actually witnessing the game. And here's our Orbital Climb. This is our Apoapsis, and my rocket's probably burned up by now. Yep, almost. And there it goes. So now I can hit space again to break that off. And our cockpit will continue to climb, and our Apoapsis will very quickly decrease because we don't have any boosters anymore. And our debris will take its own separate path apart from us, because we will go up and reach the Apoapsis, which is the scientific definition of the Apoapsis, is the highest point of an orbit. And when you're doing massive space travel, your Apoapsis will be way out here. But the opposite of the Apoapsis, the periapsis, only exists when you're actually in an orbit, and it's the lowest point. However, you can't have a lowest point unless you're actually in an orbit. So we're going to start falling here soon. Don't abort the mission. Yep, here we go. We're falling now. The periapsis will adapt. Well, the periapsis and the Apoapsis will adapt to the planets around you, and it won't always be around Kerbin. Once you get into actual moving planetary space travel, your periapsis and Apoapsis will be wrapped around in an orbit of another planet rather than Kerbin. So we're falling right now. There's not much. Okay, I know that. It's one piece. It's not going to get torn apart. Don't worry. Don't worry, game. Don't worry. I'm just going to speed up by hitting the period key. And then we're going to fall 4 times faster. Because just falling isn't really that interesting. So we're about to hit the ground here. A few seconds. We're slowing down for some reason. Let's bring it back to normal speed. I didn't put any parachutes on this. There are parachutes in the game that you can add to your rockets so that they don't horribly die. But this cockpit model doesn't really give you the option to do that. The other one does, though, and that's the one that I'll probably be using for a lot of my spaceship missions. But Bill Kerman here, There's the spaceship, Bill. Or the base, Bill. So take one last look at it, because now you're dead. Successful mission! It's okay. Bill will come back to life, and we have limitless supplies of our rocket, so we literally lost nothing. But that has been the first episode of Kerbal Space Program. Yeah. We built a basic rocket, and next episode we're going to be building a more advanced rocket. Hopefully one that can get into orbit, but no promises. Oh, also, okay, never mind. I was going to show you something cool. I guess I'll show you next episode. But that'll be all for now. So, see you guys later. Bye.